Hey, note investors, we've got a couple of performing contract for deeds for sale on behalf of one of our students. And guess what? Both of these are in Toledo, Ohio, and they have the exact same borrower on it. That's right. There's a real estate investor that bought these with owner financing a few years ago, or contract for deeds, and they're both performing same with the same exact servicer, and an opportunity, if you're willing to buy either one or both, to see roughly about a 16% cash and cash return if you buy one or both of those. Love to sell these both at the same time, but we're going to break them down on this 2 for Toledo case studies on these deals that are available for sale. Now, they're decent looking properties. They've obviously, Toledo's a little bit older town, but both these properties are in good condition. And there's a duplex on the left-hand side there, and then a single family on the right. Both have a strong performance of being on time and performing. So the borrower's been really good. So the first one, this is a contract for deed performing, fair market value of 77. The unpaid principal balance is roughly just under 35,000, 34,000 some change. Their principal and interest payment is $371.59, so it's $371.59 a month. The interest rate on this contract for deed is a whopping 11%. There are currently 212 payments remaining. It was originating back on June 25th of 2022. It was on a roughly a 20-year mortgage, and you still got a sizable amount of payments left. Like I said, it's third-party service. I believe it's through FCI Exchange, and this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath duplex that is being operated as a rental. Now, the other property that is also available with the same borrower, same servicer, a lot of the same rates, is this other property in Toledo. It is also a performing contract for deed. Same investor owns it. It has a fair market value, a little bit less at $57,000. The current unpaid principal balance is $33,000, right on the dot. The principal and interest payment is $340.62 per month, also at an interest rate of 11%. It was financed at the exact same time, June 25th, 2022, so it still has 212 payments remaining. This is a 4-bedroom, 1-bath, 6,925 square foot home where the owner has a lot of pride of ownership, and also with FCI services. So this is an opportunity for you to pick up 2 deals that you could buy at a bit of a discount. If you're buying at 80% of the unpaid balance, that should equate somewhere around a 16% cash and cash return, whether you buy one or buy them both. But a great way to buy a property where there is a ton of equity. There's $24,000 on this one, and then there's also over that, almost 40, actually over $40,000 of income. So you'd actually be buying both of these at under 50 cents on the dollar when you look at the combined value versus what's owed. So it's a great opportunity. These are just 2 deals out of 16 notes that our coaching student is looking to offload, looking to raise some capital for another investment. So he's got a full collateral file. These have been serviced nonstop. They've been paying on time since he bought them a few years back. And these are a couple opportunities for you to put your self-directed IRA to work, or some lazy assets. Get them in the business, making a double-digit return. This has also got some room there if you also don't have the money. You could find an IRA investor that is looking to make 8%, and you could put yourself in for the other 8 by having them fund your deal. And could be a very clean close. If you kept it with the same servicing company, you could almost be collecting payments by the time we roll around next month. So to make an offer, reach out to me at scott@weclosenotes.com, or shoot me a message on wherever you're watching this video. Like I said, we're only looking for direct buyers only, no brokers. So don't call me, hey, I got a buyer. We're looking for direct buyers only on this. We're trying to make sure that our investor gets as much money as possible for these deals and still leaves plenty of meat on the bone. Buying these at 80% LTV is a normal rate, especially with it being a performing note with a ton of equity for you as well up there. He could probably even get more if you wanted to, but we're trying to get these moved quickly for him. Like I said, on this portfolio as a whole, we're looking for 65 to 80% of the unpaid balance on most of these. Some of these have a lot more equity, a lot lower LTV or low numbers. So at 80%, this is what we're looking for in these 2. There is an NDA required if you want to get full access to the entire tape. Otherwise, if you're interested just in the 2 in Toledo, we'll send you the details of the tape and where they're at. As always, guys, if you have questions, you're looking to buy your first note, or other questions regarding this tape or these 2 deals, feel free to reach out to me at talkwithscottcarson.com to make an offer, or to ask your questions, book a time on my calendar, or shoot me an email or a message on wherever you're watching. But these 2 in Toledo will not last long. Like I said, Same bar on both of them. They're only about 3 miles apart in Toledo. So a great opportunity to get two for your bang for your buck. So go out, take some action, buddy, and we'll see you at the top. Bye. Hey, real estate investors, this is Scott Carson. I'm known across the country as a note guy. For the past 20 years, I've been buying distressed assets, primarily non-performing notes on residential and commercial properties. And if you've ever wanted to learn how to dive in to start buying non-performing notes from banks, hedge funds, or other investors like yourself, then there's no greater place than to get the nuts and bolts, the A to Z, the 1 through 99 place to get started. It is our virtual note buying workshop. We've been teaching this class since 2010 on how to find, fund, flip, non-performing notes, how to get banks to call you with deals that you can cherry pick. And no, you don't need millions. No, you don't need a lot of experience to start looking at non-performing notes. We get the lists of notes from banks, hedge funds on a regular basis, not one or two or three or four, but hundreds of deals that we can evaluate and cherry pick. Whether we're looking for performing notes or non-performing notes that we can get reperforming, or non-performing notes you can foreclose and take back, whatever your niche or whatever you would like to focus on, we can help make it happen at the virtual note buying workshop. It's a 3-day class. Our next one is April 18th to the 20th. It's actually online live via Zoom. You get signed up by going to notebuyingfordummies.com. That's notebuyingfordummies.com. Day one is all about how to find these assets. How do you find asset managers? How do you find lists of people to reach out to that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on postcards or letters that you waste money on? We don't do that. Day two is all about raising capital and marketing and how to create a business that feeds itself, that you can do part-time, 10 hours a week, 5 hours a week, depending on what your focus is. We'll show you a game plan to achieve deal flow coming in on autopilot versus you having to send a ton of money. And also, we'll show you how to raise capital like nobody else does. And then day three is all about the flip. How do we structure deals? How do we evaluate a tape to find the deals from the duds? All right. We'll show you what vendors to use. We'll give you a 200+ page manual, contracts, sample forms, all the stuff that you need to be a lean, mean note buying machine when you get wrapped up. Now, yes, this is live April 18th through the 20th online via Zoom. Get signed up today. We'll send you the replays of the previous online workshop so you can start learning, start evaluating material, and get rock and rolling. And if for some reason you don't like our class, we have a 100% money back guarantee involved with it. If at the end of the first day you don't like what we talk about, you don't think it's impactful, just let me know. We'll refund back your tuition, no questions asked. We don't want your money. We want you to become a note buyer. We want you to become a lien lord. All right. Like I said, if you're tired of dealing with toilets, tenants, and trash outs, you don't want to deal with renters, then becoming a note investor is the path for you. Everybody evolves into a note investor at some point, but there are plenty of opportunities out there. There are millions of non-performing notes that you can cherry pick. No, it's not all junk. It can be small value all the way up to $1 million homes or $1 million apartments for you. So much opportunity is taking place right now in the chaotic market that we see. And who's going to come out on top? Note investors will. So take the time, get signed up today, April 18th to 20th. Go to notebuyingfordummies.com or go to our website, weclosenotes.com, and sign up for the virtual workshop there. As always, get signed up today. We run discounts all the time. The cost of tuition is you plus your partner or spouse. So get signed up today at notebuyingfordummies.com, and we'll see you at the top. Hey, real estate investors. So you want to dive into the world of note investing, but don't currently have the funds to sign up for an expensive class or a workshop or one-on-one coaching. Well, then you definitely want to check out the biggest bang for your buck in the note world, and that's our WCN membership. It get you an all-you-can-learn access to our class workshop replays, tapes, weekly coaching calls. For $97 a month, it's the biggest bang in the note industry because you get access weekly with me. You can book one-on-one phone calls with me. As we get different tapes in, we'll share them with our members after our one-on-one coaching students get access to us. We share a variety of tools, like I said, replays to the previous workshop, special discount codes to other events that you can take advantage of to help you get more bang out of your dollar every month. We've been investing in notes for over 20 years, and one of my biggest passions is helping note investors, big and small, get started buying notes. Yes, I got started years ago with no money, no savings, and no list, and I love helping people close on their first deal, get their first private funding partner to help them fund more deals and help them both make above average returns. If you're looking for somebody to help you take your note investing from 0 to 60 and want to get started, my WCN membership is a great place to get started. Like I said, we upload lists to it, video training, coaching calls for $97 a month. What can go wrong? The only thing we ask is you hang around for 6 months, and then if you don't like it, you can cancel. But check it out at noteumbrella.com. That's noteumbrella.com. That's our WCN membership. Get looking at assets today. Start putting your fingers on the trigger to pull the trigger on some note deals here before too long. Yes, anybody can buy notes. I don't care your age, your savings, what race, color, whatever it is. Note investing is all about what action you take. And the first action you should take is signing up for our monthly membership at $97 a month. That's noteumbrella.com. You can also access it by going to weekclosenotes.com and checking on the monthly membership. But we are here to help you. Scott Carson, the Note Guy. We look forward to seeing you at the top.